How's it going, YouTube? Yeah, Pat Mac here, coach of the Sacramento Sandslash, playing in the first round of the playoffs of the TGR Restricted League up against TigerVGC, coach of the New Orleans Ninetales. You can see our team up above, their team down below, both teams ranged in speed order, of course, as well as the 6 Pokemon that we are bringing and the 6 Pokemon that I think TigerVGC would bring to our match. So, this matchup was really hard to prep for because their team has so many different modes and options and possibilities that, like, I'm honestly not even sure if I end up bringing the right team, just because of how much versatility they have. One thing I do know that I want to try to do, or at least maybe have an option to, is I tend to want to deny Trick Room. Their team tends to be slower than some of our options. However, it might actually be more useful for us to set up Trick Room. So that, like, deny Trick Room, it's really more about, like, I think Trick Room is going to be involved in this game somehow. And I'm not 100% sure how it's going to get involved, but I think it's going to matter, and I think that we're going to want to deny it. Part of the reason is that we brought both Boltund and Galarian Rapidash. I think both of those are going to play a pivotal role for us in this game. Boltund being able to debuff things with, like, Eerie Impulse and with Charm, and then I think our Scarf Rapidash will kind of give us some speed options that I don't know if they'll have considered, potentially, maybe not, and it'll give us an edge on some of the modes that they have available, in particular the Colossus mode, with Dracloak using like a Surf mode to activate a weakness policy and a Steam Engine. So anyway, we'll see what 6 they decide to bring in just a moment. Okay, so here we are in the match, and it looks like they... Okay, so there's actually no Colossus. I thought for sure that was going to come, but not having that is kind of nice for us. They do have the Quillfish, which I think is going to potentially be like an answer for, well, like a pseudo answer to Rillaboom. I don't know. It's not like the greatest of checks to it, but I could see it doing something, I guess. I'm not 100% sure what the Doublade is going to be used for, but anyway, we can see the 6 that they're deciding to bring here. They have both their fairy types, which I was a little concerned about. I think I want to have Scrafty in the team, but I'm not 100% sure how well it's going to actually work. I think I'm going to lead Dialga as well. And what do I want to lead with here? They do have Landorus. I don't think I want to lead Boltund. Maybe I'll lead Scrafty to start out with. I'm probably going to swap out, honestly. And I think I'm going to lead, or have Celesteela in the back. And then Rapidash was mainly there. Yeah, Rapidash was mainly there. I think I need Rillaboom. I think I have to have Rillaboom, actually, because I need to be able to switch terrain if necessary. And then I also want to have an option of, like, Fake Out Pressure, as well as kind of hitting his Tapu Fini. That's probably going to be our biggest threat against that. So anyway, good luck, have fun over to Tiger. Should be a fun match. We'll see what they decide to bring here. And, okay, there we go. So that's the 6 that we have. Now I talked about bringing, like, Rapidash and Boltund, I think we made solid, but obviously that's not what we ended up doing. Scrafty looking very, very good to start out with here. So that's really nice. Getting this attack drop is going to be pretty solid as well. I think I'm going to go after the Doublade. With Dialga and Scrafty, probably. Do I want to max here? Or I just want to get damage off? I kind of want to max. Yeah, I kind of want to max here. I'm going to go after Doublade, and I think I'm also going to crunch the Doublade as well. I think I'm going to go both attacks on that. I'm not 100% sure what their plan is going to be here. This kind of, like, screams weakness policy, and so, like, I kind of want to KO the Doublade in this kind of exchange going on right here. But I'm not 100% sure how well that's going to work out for us. Does Necrozma? No, it does not. Doublade protects. Okay, that's totally fine. Not too worried about that. And Necrozma Earth Powers. Okay, that's totally fine too, actually. Yeah, we don't take very much damage from that. And even if we had if we had actually gotten the attack off, then we would have been pretty okay too. So, and actually we know it's a special set too, which I hadn't considered it would be, but it doesn't surprise me too much that it is. I think it has some like pretty good special attacking moves. So yeah, again, not 100% or not terribly surprised at it. Just is what it is. And actually getting this special attack or special defensive boost is pretty solid too. They have such an easy swap into the Togekiss that I could totally see that coming here. I think I'm just gonna double up into the Deep Blade again, and I'm just gonna get the defense boost this time. And I think I am gonna crunch that spot again. Actually, I kind of. What if I swapped? Does that make sense here? What if I swap Crafty? Maybe I could use this for an Intimidate drop later. So let's go Celesteela. Yeah, let's go Celesteela here. And we can still use Scrafty for some intimidating later on in the match, which I kind of like. I think that could work out pretty well. Do they decide to max? They do max here. Okay. So they popped the berry first, and then they max after. Now are we going to see the weakness policy, which I think it's there. I think there is a weakness policy coming out here. Especially with the max here. If they hadn't a max, then I don't think that they would have, but now that I'm seeing a max here, then I think it looks like the weakness policy set that I thought would be here. Yeah, and that's going to be weakness policy. Okay, so how do we want to play this? Now I kind of want to go after this Necrozma. Oh, I guess we did see that it was faster than Dogge, huh? That actually isn't too bad of a hit. We do take quite a bit of damage there. It does look like it's going to be a 2-hit KO here. Getting the boost here is kind of nice. This gets some damage off on the Deep Blade. I don't know. This turn doesn't feel like it was terribly impactful for us. So I'm not feeling like we've used this turn particularly well. I think I want to... Do I take another hit? I think there's a chance I do, but I think there's also a chance that I don't. I'm going to go after the Necrozma, though. And then, honestly, getting a Leech Seed on this Necrozma might be kind of nice, too. I'm going to try for that. Let's see what kind of coverage they're packing on Necrozma here. Deep Blade protects, totally fine. I'm not going after that Pokemon this time. I am curious to see how much... Oh, they go Flare. Do they go after the Celesteela? Ooh, we probably die from that. Yeah, we do. Okay. So that's a little unfortunate there. It might have been better to maybe just stall the turn and Dynamax there. I kind of thought they'd go after the Dialga. Maybe they read a Protect. Right, I could totally see that happening. Yeah, wow. That was pretty bulky. I don't think we have a whole lot of special attack investment or special defense investment in our Dialga, so it doesn't surprise me too much. So how do I want to play this now? Yeah, we might be losing our options to hit some of those other mons. Ooh, yeah, losing Celesteela actually might have been a really bad play here. So we get the Intimidate drop again, but again, that doesn't matter if you're dealing with this mon. Okay, so knowing that the Necrozma is faster, I am going to try to set up Trick Room, I think, here. Or maybe I can go for Protect. Because this is the last turn Dynamax, right? I'm just going to go Double Protect. Yeah, I think Double Protect's totally fine. Because I think we're going to be able to live whatever hit comes from these mons. Quillfish. Okay. So there's Quillfish in there too. Not too worried about that, I don't think. But we get our Protects off. I don't feel like I'm in a particularly good spot right here. This Necrozma is definitely a problem, 100%. And I might need to use... Maybe I need to use Dialga and Celesteela as like Earth Power switch-arounds, you know? Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Maybe I just swap out Dialga this turn Yeah, maybe I swap Dogge this turn, because I kind of want to have it for, but they could totally just, like, Heat Wave, right? Like, that would be super bad for us. Heat Wave wouldn't be too terrible. Yeah, let's go for the attack on Necrozma. Let's swap out Celesteela. I think I want, or not Celesteela, Dogge. I think I want to keep around that, the steel moves so that I can hit Togekiss if it's there. I guess Landorus could be the last one too, right? Do they have Tapu Fini? Maybe they don't have Tapu Fini. They do go Heat Wave. Oh, we dodged on Rillaboom. That is so big. That's absolutely massive. And they go Icy Wind too. Okay. Well, that's super bad for us. that was a really bad turn for us. Rillaboom not taking too much damage is kind of nice. Yeah, Rillaboom not taking too much damage is kind of nice. God, that Necrozma is so bulky. It's going to be so hard for us to KO that thing. I don't think I have very much attack investment on stuff either, actually. I'm pretty bulky on a lot of things, but not very much investment. Okay, so we could go Fake Out, right? Fake Out would be kind of nice. Fake Out on Necrozma seems solid. Could it go for Protect? Totally could. But I think we still want to get our damage off. Yeah, let's do that. Qwilfish swaps out. What do they bring in? Do they have Landorus? No, they have Togekiss. Okay, cool. So we know what 6 Pokemon they have. So they don't have Landorus here, and they don't have Tapu Fini here. And they do Protect there. Okay. Yeah, we're really not looking in a very good spot right here. I think I have to let... Yeah, now I actually think that we're best served by having Trick Room up. Yeah, we're probably best served by having Trick Room up. Okay, I think I'm gonna swap. Do I swap with Rillaboom? Do I just Grassy Glide? That does not sound appealing at all. I could figure out what item the Togekiss is. I could just go after the Scrafty too. Or not go after the Scrafty, go after the Necrozma. I think I'm gonna Protect here. I can kind of see like a Heat Wave coming out here. And I think if that happens, then Scrafty goes down. But I think I'm better off like getting some damage off, because I could also see like Follow Me, or I could see Dazzling Gleam. Like I could see both of those being good options for this Togekiss. So seeing the Follow Me makes a lot of sense. Yeah, it picks up both KOs there. Okay. Big KO, Scrafty, and Rillaboom. So it looks like we're gonna lose this first battle 4-0. I think I just need to swap around what I'm doing in terms of plays. Like this Necrozma being weakness policy is kind of bad. Yeah, kind of makes this really tough for us. Oh. I guess we'll have to figure out what we want to do there. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be the 4-0 victory for them, though. Okay, so looking at their team for Game 2, we're definitely switching things up. Like, our plan did not work. It was really bad. Actually, like, I'm kind of looking at the team that I brought now, and I have a lot of, like, defense investment, and I don't have very much attack investment, which is kind of a problem. This Necrozma being as bulky as it is, like, we're kind of having a hard time breaking through it. So, anyway, I think what that means is we probably need to bring some ways of debuffing it. So I'm going to bring Bolton this time, even though they have Landorus. Like, they didn't bring it last time. Maybe they don't bring it again. I don't know. But we definitely need to be able to fight up against that. I think Scrafty as a lead could totally work. I could also see Rillaboom being very solid as well. I could also see Dogge actually setting up Trick Room, which it wouldn't be a terrible play either. I think I'm going to bring the threat of Fake Out to start off with. Actually, no, I should bring Scrafty to start off with. No, I shouldn't. What am I doing here? Let's bring speed control. I think that's the way to go. And then I think I really need to bring Rillaboom, because I'm pretty sure it's at like the most attack investment of all my Pokemon. I really like I'm looking at my team. I do not think I brought a great set here. I just didn't bring as much ways of like threatening KOs as I needed to, and like I don't know. I don't usually mock for VGC battles or like go too in depth on my builds with them. So yeah, if I were to look back at this one, I probably need to have some more damage investment on stuff. Yeah, yeah, and I wouldn't have changed up my lead if I was them either. Like, it looked really good. it was really good. We do switch things up for this time. And I am going to go for, let's go for Eerie Impulse on the Necrozma, and let's go for Trick Room on our Dogge as well. Or, yeah. Boltund is going to Eerie Impulse. There we go. And then Dogge is going to Trick Room, because we kind of need some speed control. Even though Boltund is going to be the fastest thing here, I think I really want to have... yeah, I think I really want to have the debuff here, and then I just want to swap out after that, I think. This Necrozma really is a problem, though. I'm not 100% sure how I want to deal with it. But actually going for some, like, Eerie Impulses would really, really help. It would really help, actually. So maybe we can get some of that, like... We can get some of that debuff going on here, and then we can go there. Let's see what they decide to go for this time, actually. I'm kind of curious. There's not a whole lot that threatens Doublade, so it may not have attacked. Okay. Yeah, that totally makes sense. We do get the Eerie Impulse off this time, though, so that's kind of big. So I think that puts us in a pretty good spot here. Yeah, I kind of like this now, because now this damage is so much less than it was, right? And we can get up Trick Room here. I kind of like where we're sitting. Kind of like where we're sitting at. Yeah, this is okay. This feels a lot better. It doesn't feel amazing, right? But it does feel a lot better. And now I feel like I can get some more damage off on stuff and kind of be in a much better position. And we do get Trick Room set up here, so that I think is also really good for us. I was thinking I need to deny Trick Room, but having Trick Room is probably better. Do I want to Eerie Impulse again? I kind of do, actually. Like, I have Sash still intact, so I think it's totally fine. And I think maxing this and just going for some damage on the Necrozma is definitely the way to go. We can kind of neuter the effectiveness of this a little bit. We are going to be faster this time, so we'll get a special defense boost before we take the hit from them. So this Earth Power is going to do a little bit less. I think that's a pretty good, solid position for us. And we know the Necrozma has enough speed to outspeed our Dogge, so we know that it's faster, so we're going to be slower, of course. Yeah, this is feeling like a pretty good spot. Sacred Sword. Okay, I'm totally cool with that. How much damage does this deal? Not nearly as much as I wanted to be completely honest with you. Like, I really want that to deal way more damage. But, you know, here we are. It not dealing enough damage. They go for a Quake as well. Of course, yeah. Because Boltund is the slower one. God, I think between those two hits, we probably get taken out again. Although, actually, after this Eerie Impulse, maybe we don't. Oh, that's right. They have 2 special defense boosts right now, so no wonder this is doing so little damage to them. Although we do get that kind of attack drop again, so I'm kind of feeling pretty good about this. I think I'm just going to go Thunderbolt here. Let's go after the Doublade spot. And getting some more special defense boosts I kind of like. Yeah, I kind of like this. Sacred Sword taking some damage here. That puts us into the red. Like, that's not an ideal situation. But we are going to have, like, they're at -4 plus, or not -4, they're at -2. Plus, we're at +2, so, like, maybe we live a hit? Maybe? I don't know. I'm going to guess not. But if we can get some damage off here, then I'm kind of feeling good about some things. Wow, we take that really well. That's kind of crazy. I'm down with that. That's awesome. And we get another turn of being able to attack with some stuff, so like that sounds great to me too. Yeah, it does very little damage. And that's okay too. I'm totally alright with this. Okay, so how do I want to play this turn now? I think we actually live another hit. Yeah, they're just so bulky here. I'm gonna go after the Necrozma again. And I think I'm just gonna go after the Doublade this time. If they swap though, I don't think they swap. I'm gonna call that they don't swap. They swap the Necrozma, cool. Did they bring a Togekiss? They bring Landorus. Oh, okay, that's not ideal. But I can get a, ooh, yeah, we got competitive. That's nice. Sword, do we live it? Yep, cool, we live it, that's good. We'll get the Quake off, and then I think I T-bolted the Landorus, or the Necrozma, right? So this Landorus isn't going to take any damage. Where are we at in terms of Trick Room? Yeah. So it's not going to affect the Landorus. Hey, did Trick Room end here? I don't think so, right? We should have, what, 2 more turns of Trick Room, potentially? Maybe 1? We have 1 more turn of Trick Room. God, I really want to keep this too. But I don't think I'm going to be able to. I could attack the Doublade, and I could like protect here, but that doesn't really earn me anything. I could Earth Power, could Flash Cannon the Landorus. I kind of like Flash Cannon the Landorus. Or I could protect here and like KO the Doublade. But I think there's actually a high chance that the Doublade protects. Yeah, I think there's a high chance the Doublade protects. I wish I had Protect on Bolton. If I did, then yeah, this is going to be a Protect like Earthquake. Oh, what if I swapped in... What if I swapped in Rillaboom? That would have been a play, actually. Yeah, they go for Earthquake. Actually, we have Rillaboom, right? So this Earthquake is, after this turn, is not going to be doing a whole lot. But I think it probably picks up both these KOs, which, like, that's not a great situation for us. Yeah, I really should have read that and brought in Rillaboom. Maybe, like, sacked the Dogge off, brought in... Yeah, brought in, like, Rillaboom. Yeah, that would have been a much better situation. So let's say Lando KOs Bolton and Dogge. Because they've used their Dynamax here, which is kind of nice for us. So how do I want to play this turn? Does the Landorus have Protect? Or I guess alternatively, right, does it just swap? Which I could see happening here too. I think, I almost want to go like Poison Jab into that spot, but that just does not seem like a good play. I'm going to go Crunch into this spot, and I'm also going to just go Knock Off here too. I think that's okay. Yeah, I think that's okay. They swap the Doublade out. Interesting. Do they also swap? They swap the Togekiss. Okay. So both these attacks coming into the Togekiss, like that's not going to be amazing. Landorus protects. Okay, that's fine. So at least we get some damage off on the Mon that we wanted to get damage, or that we can get damage off on. So they're 100% going to go for a Follow Me here, right? Like, was that Life Orb? They're Life Orb and Follow Me. That's interesting. How do I win this? Ugh. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm not 100% sure I win this. I'm gonna go for a Poison Jab because I think I have to win this by like doing damage. Like I don't even know if there's another way that I can necessarily. I'm gonna try to hit the Landorus too. Oh cool. All right, so we do get an attack off there. We pick up that KO, solid. And we probably die to this, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Oh, we live it. Well done, Scrafty. Do you flinch? Sweet. Okay, do we pick up this KO too? No, we do not. Okay, that's alright. So how do we want to play this now? So they do have Air Slash though, so that's good to know. Oh, no Landorus now. And we know what the rest of their Pokemon are, right? No Tapu Fini again. Okay. So there's Necrozma again. This Pokemon's hard for us to deal with. Which is also faster than both of our Pokemon. I'm gonna go for a... Do we live it? No, we don't live another Air Slash. Gosh, I don't know how we're gonna do this. I think I have to go highest horsepower though into... Oh, no, we can't do that. Oh gosh, I almost have to go... Yeah, I almost have to go like Grassy Glide there, and we detect... Because like I don't want to follow me to like pull away a ground move that's going after the Necrozma, which would have been clutch. Okay, sweet. So we pick up another KO there. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's a Heat Wave coming out. Do we dodge it? That would be so sick if we dodge it. I don't think we do though. Or alternatively, do we take 2 of those? No. Oh, wait, we got crit. Ooh, that's rough. Actually, maybe if we don't get crit, maybe we're okay. That might be cool. But with no Togekiss is nice. So now the biggest issue is the Necrozma, 100%. That's the Pokemon that we cannot deal with. Doublade is like unfortunate for sure. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't want to get hit by that thing either. But I'm pretty sure I have to go after this Necrozma because that's the one that's going to deal the most damage to us. So if we can pick up a KO here, then I think we're looking at a much better spot. So we'll see. Do we die from Heat Wave? No, we live on both. Okay, that's really good. Can we KO with high horsepower and crunch? Maybe. Definitely. All right, here we go. Oh, we get a crit there. Okay. So that's really nice for us. Okay, so, ooh, it was a tough one to try to pull back, but it looks like we're gonna pick up this win. I don't think the Doublade can KO both Pokemon here. So I think we're looking all right. And do I just want a high horsepower? Nah, I'm gonna knock off actually. Let's figure out if it's a Eviolite or something like that. Might be good to know. Is that Eviolite? It is Eviolite. Okay, so that's just good information to have. I don't think I would have thought that it was anything different than that, but it is good to know that information. All right. Okay, so game 3. Gosh, Necrozma is such a problem. That Pokemon is such a problem for my team. Boltund was so clutch. Definitely needed that Pokemon there. I think I'm gonna lead it again because I think it has a pretty solid matchup against everything. Like even if they lead Landorus, right? Like even if they lead Landorus, then I can still charm it, and that's good. Okay, so Boltund, we like that. I thought it worked out pretty well. We can charm Landorus. I kind of mentioned that at the end of the last game, but charming Landorus would be solid. Eerie Impulse on Necrozma also solid. So like all of these things are great for us. I actually kind of think that it may be worthwhile not to set up Trick Room. Like, what if I just go for an attack straight off the bat with Dogge and start to put some damage on some mons? I kind of like that. Rillaboom was fantastic. I think Scrafty was really good too. So I kind of like this lead and this setup. I think we threaten. I can see why the Tapu Fini hasn't come now that we've like kind of played these games out. Like, it's threatened by a lot of stuff. And Grassy Glide, Rillaboom, like, can do quite a number on it. I think there's a chance that it comes this game, but I just don't think it will. We're looking pretty solid here though. I kind of like this setup. I don't know if there's anything I want to change. Rapidash I just don't think has the tools that we want it to have. And I just kind of feel like it's gonna get... Yeah, I just kind of feel like it's gonna get messed up by some other Pokemon. It's just not gonna deal enough damage and not do the things that I want it to do. So I think this is the way to go. Yeah, we're gonna go with this setup. Okay, so no, we're not bringing Solistila again, and we are not bringing Rapidash again. Okay. Anyway, whew, Game 3, here we go. Game 3. Gosh, this Necrozma is so scary. Landorus Necrozma this time. Okay. Well, you can't just Earthquake, right? So that's kind of nice. At least I don't think you would Earthquake. We do get the competitive boost, though, which is kind of sick. How do I want to play this now? Do they just protect the... Okay, I'm gonna charm this spot, and I'm gonna protect. I just want to kind of see what they're going for here. They max. What are they maxing? Are you maxing the Landorus? What if you maxed? How crazy would this be if you maxed any Earthquake? Okay, no, you maxed the Landorus. All right. Okay. Okay, so I'm really glad that I charmed it, because I was a little concerned about how much damage it was going to be able to output. So Dogge protects. Okay, so that means they did not protect actually. If they did, then we would have seen the protect from Necrozma first because it is faster. So what do they go for? Quake. Okay. So we get our Sugar Berry plus the Quake through there. God, I really like the Rosellis Dealer. That would have been such a good switch in right here. What does the Necrozma do? What do you go for? You also go for Earth Power. Okay. Is this like conditioning me to go for that though? I'm just gonna go for a T-Bolt into the Necrozma, and I want to go Rillaboom here. But if they Airstream, that's such a bad situation for us. I think that's right. I think this is the right play. I think it's a good idea for us to go for this. Maybe we can do like a late game Trick Room. Maybe there's a chance of that working out. Let's see what they go for. I'm not feeling particularly sold on this plan. But we get the Thunderbolt off into this Necrozma, which that actually does a fair amount of damage. I kind of like that. Quake probably going into the Dialga spot again. Okay, so we should take very minimal damage from that. And if it's another Earth Power, then we're kind of looking good there again. So we're kind of stalling out Dynamax pretty well. I'm kind of liking where we're at. Heat Wave. Oh, dang it. I was really hoping the wind would go for that this time. It does so much damage. Yeah. And they get a crit. Crits, whatever. We weren't going to take two of those. Oh, actually, we almost would have taken two of those. Could I go for a... Okay, so I think I'm going to go for another Thunderbolt. Let's just chip down at this Necrozma. And then I think I'm actually just going to swap back over to Dialga or Scrafty. I'm going to swap over to Scrafty. Yeah. We like get a little bit of chip damage on all of our mons here, aside from the Dialga, but I think the Dialga can put in some work, and I really want to save the Rillaboom. Like, I really want to save the Rillaboom. I'm a little concerned about an Airstream coming off from this Crafty spot. But if it does, right, it does, you know? There's not a whole lot I can do about that. They could take out the Boltund here. I could see that being a play. They do Airstream. Do they Airstream this Crafty? They do. It is at -3 though, right? Like, that should mitigate that damage, right? But it's a Landorus, right? So it just does that much damage anyway. I'm like a super bulky Scrafty too. What the heck? Why does that do so much? Alright, let's see. What do I want to go for here? We do manage to stall out some Dynamax turns though, so I'm kind of in on this. I think this is okay. And we haven't lost a whole lot, right? Haven't really lost a whole lot. They did just protect on Necrozma, right? Right? Am I making that up? No, they just did. I'm going to go after the Necrozma this turn. And I'm going to protect on the Scrafty. I think there's a chance that they swap their Necrozma out into Togekiss and Earthquake. No, they go do Blade. Okay. I was thinking like maybe there's a chance. Landers protects. Okay, I'm totally cool with that. So we get some damage off on this, which is kind of nice. And Scrafty's not doing a whole lot right now anyway, right? We get the paralysis too. That's kind of sick. Do they go for another Earthquake Protect play? Huh. I think they might, actually. How many turns of Rescue carrying left? 2 more turns. Okay. I think they protect. This thing is so muted though, right? Like, what do I... Yeah, I'm just gonna attack there, and... I don't know, like, why not attack there? I could also just crunch the Landorus. I think that's fine. They swap, what do they swap into? Necrozma again? Oh! Did I just see that right? There's no, oh, there is Necrozma, there's Necrozma. There's no Togekiss though. There's no Togekiss, and there's no Tapu Fini. So we know all their 6 Pokemon, just like, sorry, all their 4 Pokemon, like, just like they know all our 4. Ooh. That's kind of nice. This thing is heckin' going down. We've gotten so many competitive boosts. Yeah. Oh, they're Sash. That's fine. God, now I want to keep Bolton. What if they, do they attack Scrafty here? This Bolton is such a threat though. Like, for real, this thing is hitting so hard. I'm gonna go for the Detect here, just in case this fly is coming at Scrafty. Because I think there's a chance that, yeah, I think there's a chance that it KOs. If I was them, I would have targeted the Bolton, to be completely honest. Just because, like, it's at... Oh, we read that? Oh, that's so good. Okay. Yeah, that's huge. They don't have... Yeah, we're looking really solid, actually. How do I want to play this turn now? So Grass is gone. I do want to swap in Rillaboom now. Yeah, I really want to swap Rillaboom in. I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt there again. And I'm going to swap Scrafty out and go for Rillaboom. I just want to have... I want to have Grass up so that if they go for like a Protect Earthquake play, then we can reduce the damage. And that's really what I want this for. Wow, Rillaboom actually kind of looks really good against Landorus. Because their flying coverage is like a 2-turn move, right? So it's kind of nice for that. That doesn't do very much damage at all. That's kind of nice. Yeah, an Earthquake won't do too much damage here. Yeah, but they KO their own Mon, right? Yeah, that's not going to do anything. Because it doesn't affect you. Okay, so Lando KOs their own Quillfish. Did we KO another Mon? I have it written down that like Bolton KO'd something, but did it actually KO something? Or am I need to check to see what Mons I saw left. Oh wait, no, Pokemon. No, Bolton has not KO'd anything. Okay. We're gonna see if it can. we're gonna really see if it can. I'm gonna attack here, and I'm also gonna swap in Scrafty here because I don't want this Rillaboom to die from Heat Wave. How do I actually win this game though? Right, like I'm kind of stalling it out, but like where is my max? How do I actually win this? Like, am I gonna max Dogge again, or am I gonna max like Rillaboom? Could I max Rillaboom? Is that a crazy idea? I don't know. I don't hate it. Getting another attack off on this Landorus is kind of crazy too. And they protect this time. That's fine. Because I'm mostly going after this this Necrozma. I kind of feel like the Landorus does not feel scary to me. Wow, Bolton! Yes! I love this Pokemon. This thing has been so good. That like Necrozma is such a threat, and being able to KO that thing is so good for us. Wow, that's insane. I'm kind of expecting a Protect plus Earthquake play, to be completely honest with you. But like this thing has no damage on it, right? Like, what is this? This is -4? Like it doesn't get much. It doesn't get much worse than that, guys. Yeah, I'm just gonna Thunderbolt the Doublade, and I'm actually gonna crunch the Landorus. Like, if they fly, or if they protect, or if they whatever, like I'm not worried about it. Stone Edge here. Do we take this? Oh my god, we take this. Wow, being able to like get so many attack drops on that thing has been so huge for us. And Bolton picks up another KO. Wow, this Pokemon is so fantastic. I absolutely love it. And then I think we're gonna be able to win the game here. I mean, we don't have a way of hitting the Landorus Bolton, but it's done more than enough, right? Done more than enough. I'm just gonna charm it for good measure here, because you know, why not? And I'm just gonna attack it. But I think we're at a pretty solid spot here. So we do see their other move, right? So they're Protect, Stone Edge, Fly. Oh, okay, cool. They sent me a message. They said that they're gonna forfeit it. We still have all 4 of our Pokemon, right? So it's just a matter of kind of time before it all plays out. So totally understand it, right? Like, I think in a general season, I would have liked to have played the game out, but this is playoffs, right? Differential doesn't matter, so it's all good. Great game over to them. They clocked us in game 1, like absolutely shredded us. And then game 2 was very back and forth. I did not think we were in a very good position, and we ended up like winning out with a Rillaboom and Scrafty. And then Bolton was a freaking powerhouse in the last game. Like, wow, that Pokemon was so fantastic. So anyway, we move on to the next round of the playoffs. That's freaking exciting. So cool. So good game over to Tiger. And if you're watching this and you'd like to see some more of our content, whether it's VGC doubles like this, or if it is some singles content, all Draft League stuff, then this is the place to be, right? Like, subscribe, and all that stuff, and we'll catch you on the next one.